Now I'm not muted. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Right there. Ooh. We are back in business, baby. Hold up. Let me Let me get the weekly recap notes set up. You know how we do here. We judge ourselves every week. No, I'm kidding. I mean, to a degree, I'm not. But, should I show I can't show the Notion. That's back end stuff. Okay. Okay. Week 25. Week of May 25. All right. Okay, cool. I got that set up. Cool. All right. We got a couple of things we got to address on the week recap and recap notes. But I am just getting those boys squared away, bringing down the volume here a little bit so y'all niggas can hear my black ass. What is good, y'all? It is your boy, Thanya Bear, a.k.a. Natty, a.k.a. that nigga. And we are back at it again with another stream for the week. Technically, it's still June 1, but I have the stream titled June 2 because we're definitely going to carry over into June 2. So for all intents and purposes, this is very much a June 2 stream, even though we're also going to stream again, more than likely, the evening of June. But, yeah, it's, I am quite, I don't even know how to really word this. It's interesting because, like, for instance, the instrumental you're hearing right now is an original record that I produced and worked on that I'm pretty passionate about, and I want to release as like a song with like lyrics that I'm me singing on it and performing all of it, all that stuff, right? And as that's coming to fruition and kind of doing its natural process of growth, because as an artist and a creative, I have this intuitive knowing when it's done. I've done it long enough for that to be built, because if you're an entry-level artist, you wouldn't have that. Or if you did, that would be your sort of X factor, because that's something that's usually learned over time. Not that it always is, but typically. But in lieu of that, I'll be dropping instrumentals with maybe a single or two spread throughout there. Who knows? You know, I might be spontaneous. We'll see. But as of right now, I have one video dropping every Tuesday of this month for June. So quite literally, tomorrow morning or earlier or later this morning, depending on, you know, when you're seeing this, the first beat is actually going to drop on my YouTube, and all of the records are going to drop simultaneously on an EP-like release later this month. And I can spoil the day because I don't particularly care to, you know, like keep it or whatever. But on June 24, which I believe is a Tuesday. So yeah, June 24, that Tuesday, y'all should expect one beat and 4 samples dropped on a project. And to be honest, it's going to be stupid quick listens. I mean, more or less outside of maybe the beat, the samples are just really fun musical compositions that evoke either a visual thought or an emotion out of me that I felt compelled enough to release them and have them be attached to my name and brand. Excuse me. If you really think about it, it's been about 4 years. Crazy to think, but yeah, bro, it's been like 4 years since I've dropped music. Like, obviously I've dropped music with like artists I work with, you know, things of that nature, like artists I've mixed for, engineered for, yada yada. But like music I've worked on, records that I'm like, oh, I listen to this, I enjoy this occasionally. Haven't really dropped that in 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. It doesn't seem like a lot, which, to be fair, it's kind of not as the older I get. But for not dropping music and for not letting people know what I do predominantly, or what's kind of been sort of like my main, I guess, shtick that's gotten me into like other rooms and places and whatnot. Long time, very long time. But I was leveling up, for lack of a better terminology. I was growing as a person, which I think I have so much more. I mean, look at what I'm wearing. You know what I mean? Look at my hair. Anyway, besides the point. Yeah, just a lot of growth to be had. Also, too, I mean, y'all know I've been in ChatGPT since like 2022, 2023 at time, but especially as of recently, you know, investing in ChatGPT and just all the different things that, like, how it can sort of just help me, really just organize my mind, to be quite honest. Like, I have it now to where all the different assets I've purchased, the different PDFs, and books, you know, that I've kind of sparingly fed into my GPT. I mean, now it's kind of at a point to where, as long as I can be particular about what I need it to do, it has these kind of like rubrics, these sort of layouts, if you will, outlines of kind of what it needs to do to get things done. Which is very exciting for me, because what that tells me, or rather what that signifies to me, is that I'm becoming more focused. I'm more single-minded. I'm like really locking on what matters. Which definitely, although collaborations are fun, I'm personally not looking to collaborate with anyone. Or rather, if I collaborate with you, it's because it's serendipitous and it makes sense. And what I really mean by even saying all that is, if I feel like you're forcing it or you're trying to line something up, I'll immediately just say no, even if I feel like the opportunity is amazing and probably the best thing. Because right now with my creativity and how I go about creating things, I need a... not even need, maybe I want is more accurate the term, but I want to get back to a place to where I was just making from my heart and from expression, which I think I've gotten there, you know, this year with just sample making and beat production, where I'm not thinking about a bunch of unnecessary stuff. I'm just thinking like, do I enjoy this? Is this fun? Would I listen to this on a drive? Cool. That's all that matters, because I'm trying to talk to a lot of different me's out there. Boys and girls, obviously, but I'm probably going to be talking to more younger, or to like older, I guess, young adults, men, because I just feel like I relate more with that. But I also do feel, at least my goal would be to not be so one-dimensional that multiple different people from different backgrounds and different, you know, lifestyles can understand and relate to my art. Or at least I would hope so. But at the end of the day, if y'all aren't aware, the slogan's very straightforward: creating honest art one failure at a time. In the past 4 years, I've been failing forward so heavy, which very, very brief, but, you know, small win. You boys finally acquired an iPad. I want to shout out to Johnny Castle and Colorful Sound Studio. They were able to kind of broker the opportunity for me to come into access to an iPad. And why that's really important is that cuts out a lot of the issues I was having with just certain practices and things I wanted to do. Because, like, don't get me wrong, paper and pen is probably the best thing that's happened to me in the first, what would be now 2 years? Yeah, so the first 2 years of drawing, just sticking purely to pen. I mean, it's definitely there have been some pros with it, but I think I've acquired more cons in the sense of, you know, sloppy line work due to the fact of just unconfident, you know, lines. So my hope with now having the digital workflow is, one, since it's been optimized over the years and the decades, I'll definitely be able to come into something that, although traditional art being the main medium and where all the mediums draw their inspiration from and more or less their construction, I just don't want to be limited creatively in that sense. So yeah, now that we have it, animation, graphic design, merch design, all that stuff is now on the table. Very realistic, very on the table, very possible. And yeah, we're just making a lot of growth. I mean, new music coming out to literally in the couple hours, like 8 hours to be specific. So in 8 hours, I'll finally have music out that I've worked on, which is wild to say. Like, not even the instrumental y'all been hearing right now is, that public or anything like that. Which I did talk to Nate. I got to talk to Nate recently. And Nate was like, yo, we can try and go for 75 followers. Now, if we break 75 followers, to me, that's going to be kind of wild. But even more so, I really want us to, like, break into multiple chatters. It's going to take some time. I got to finish those emotes, like I said. But if I can get those emotes finished and knocked out, to be quite frank, I already have that first batch for the first tier of subs, you know what I mean? So, like, once we hit that, 75, or once the sub button becomes a thing, boom, those emotes go live, and we're ready to go. We're ready to rock. And I would love for them to be GIFs, not just images. Like, there would be an image version and then, like, a GIF version with them in motion. I would love for both to exist. It's going to take a little bit of time, though. Oh, excuse me. It's hella late. Oh, at least for me, because I've been awake damn near 24 hours. But, what's it called? Yeah, no, it's just, it's exciting time for me. It's exciting time for me. But I'm yapping, I'm yappadaddling, I'm yappadadla-doodling. Let us get into the week recap first. We always start with the recap, and then we go into the pre-cap. I know y'all like, oh, there's Ableton. Are we going to cook up today? No, we're not going to cook up today. Technically it's Monday, so we should cook up. Hold up. And then we are going to get on NVIDIA a little later today. But not right now. We are going to go over... Boom. There it is. Okay. So, with week recap. We're starting with our recap first. So, Monday, we had the household rehearsal. That went successfully. Truly. I just... One really quick shout out. I want to give a quick shout out to not only Bryce Griffith, but his entire just family, one. But then on top of him and his entire family, I want to give a shout out to his band, Campus Crush, because that sort of facility, which I want to say also his sister's band, Second Base, which they're pretty cool too. I would really check them out. What's it called? To have that space and just be as welcoming for us and just the team, just super dope. To some degree, I wanted to show some level of gratitude on a public platform and just shout them out, because amazing people, and just the setup itself was just everything was quick. It was just solid. Like, things were connected, things were routed. Literally, we just had to plug and go, and that is a great blessing that I think many musicians, if they don't have that or have that, can take for granted heavily. I don't. I could never. I've been around too many I won't say non-productive, but time-consuming setups and teardowns, if you will. This was not one of them. So super dope. Now Tuesday, help Velvet set up. That ended up being, what was it, like Thursday, I wanted to say? Yeah, that ended up being Thursday, but we still got it done. So lovely. And then the meeting with DJ, what was supposed to be Wednesday, actually ended up being Friday. So we knocked that out. Great meeting, got updates on some fun things happening end of June. Y'all will find out more. Stay tuned. And then Thursday, we had Infinity Club, as well as the release of the Infinity Club 1. What is Infinity Club 1? It is the first of many sort of EP collectives if you will, for Infinity Club. And for those who are wondering, what is Infinity Club? Infinity Club is Texas club music. It is a collective spearheaded by Eternos and Spaceman, both of which are DFW resident DJs of various different venues. In particular, are the main resident DJs for Infinity Club. But we got a show coming up, actually, which I'll talk about that in the week pre-cap notes. But this show so far, there was a launch show. It was Rooney Tunes. We had Boy Black. We also had Stephen Carmona. And, of course, we had the boy Spaceman. Thank you, sir. Overall, I mean, it was just a great time. I got there a little bit late, but overall, phenomenal time. I enjoyed myself. And the turnout really got better. Granted, I know the boys want to go just another hour, but with the time we got, I think they knocked it out the park. Especially with the singles. I mean, you know, Say You Don't Know, it's Stephen Carmona. Just crazy dope vibe. La La Land with Rooney Tunes, another fun vibe. Now, Standing Room. I'm not gonna lie, of the three, because I love all three, kind of all are great songs. That Standing Room record, though, by Boy Black, that one, for whatever reason, it resonates with me. Don't know why. Can't explain it per se. It's just, of the three, it resonates with me the most. But I'll play all of them records. So, overall, successful night, fun time. People came out, it was great. We plan on doing more. Now, the list of non-negotiables. Make one sample every weekday. My belief in Jesus Christ. Sabbath is my day of rest. Genesis creation. Exodus remember. It's more or less my axioms of belief. If someone disproves them, I don't think it necessarily changes my belief on the day per se, but it does allow me to know that it's an illogical stance if I hold it. Nevertheless, I'm very convicted on it. Now, contacting 17 leads every weekday once pipeline is set. The pipeline is more or less set, not gonna lie, but the most we got to was 15, and I want to say that was Friday. I want to say 15 was Friday. And that was over about an hour and 30, or an hour 40 maybe. I don't remember. But nevertheless, we're almost getting there to where we're contacting 17 leads every weekday. Which, to be fair, it's not even contacting 17 leads. It's more of logging in. So rather, that's what I should put. Logging in. 17 leads. Because contacting is its own bag of worms, if you will. That being said, though, I mean, I have ways in which I can track once I've received responses, but tracking DMs as opposed to tracking emails is a little bit more nuanced. So, excuse me. At least when it comes to that, when it comes to the lead, or just kind of creating the funnel for the leads, if you will. When that day comes, it'll be interesting. But as of right now, just having access to the names, social media handles, some emails, some websites. It's going to be very educating in terms of who I end up working with and who I don't. But nevertheless, all of that we were able to mostly keep together, especially for logging in the 17 leads. We got up to 15, which isn't terrible, but we only logged in 2 days last week. This week, we're planning on logging in 5 full days, and then the progress we make kind of goes from there. Now, in terms of loops, let's see here. Where was your boy at? Let's just look. Because I didn't send any out to Shabron. I actually haven't sent some stuff out to Shabron in a while. Let's see. We got 2 ideas bounced. Hold up. I'm gonna pause this instrumental, or mute it rather, really quickly, just to kind of let me see what this guy's doing. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's fun. Okay. Probably wouldn't do the double hats there, but yeah, that's a fun sample. Fun sample indeed. Damn, freaking allergies running up. That's why I get for a freaking, what's it called? Having the AC on, but I kind of want it on. So L's I take, right? Okay. Those are 2 of, what is it? 1, 2. Okay, so 2 of 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 6 ideas made. So yeah, definitely hit our goal in terms of production. So knock that out for sure. Now, guitar performance, I really only worked on Fluffy and Playing God. I did not even work on etudes or, thumps, if you will. Now, we did learn the King of the Hill intro riff, and that's kind of been a fun one to go to every once in a while. Hey, King of the Hill, something about it. It's just that intro song, which I want to say it's what? A major to an E major? Fun movement, especially if you do it the way they do it. So I love how it's like add new etude and thump licked repertoire. So we failed at that. We definitely didn't add a new one, but we've been working on the older ones. Let's get this done, Natty. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Natty. I'm gonna figure that out. Oh, I will say though, this week we finally have our first visualizers sort of deal or official audios dropping literally in about 8-7 hours. I have my first kind of beat that we started the year off with, or at least setting stuff to Chabron with. And I mean, it's a fun idea. I love just making samples, and in general I've never which is a good or bad thing depending on how you want to look at it, but I've never really enjoyed working on stuff that either other people aren't interested in working on, which ends up stopping, or what's it called? What was I going with that? Or I lost my train of thought. Okay, I lost my train of thought, but essentially, I'm finally dropping music again after 4 years. I know, right? 4 years, insane. 4 years, what? I thought you're out of the game, dude. I thought you gave up. I thought you did the whole, you're doing the business side, the manager side, or the musician side. Nope, never gave up. I never gave up. And at least when it comes to music, and for those who know me, I have given up on some things in my age, which I'm like late 20s. But point being, there are some things I've definitely had to give up. But even with creativity, and this is probably my more toxic side, so I should be very receptive to criticism of this, but I think the only issue I've really had with that, or what being held back maybe, was like the real creativity. So now that I'm a little bit more free, have more agency, I can finally release stuff the way I want to and how I want to, and yeah, it's just exciting. Overall, I'm just ecstatic about it. Now, I do have quite a bit of stuff. Like, I got a room vlog I got to record now that my LLC has kind of been fully processed, and I'm ready to apply for not only just, sound exchange and all that, but just different types of loans and grants depending on what I'm trying to get for the business, which, forgive me, is going to be its own kind of thing. But, yeah. There's a couple things from that week I was behind by musically, but releases, not one of them. All right. We did not get to do any of the drawing work, but now that we have access to an iPad, I have a good feeling a lot of this stuff is going to finally get done. Now, we haven't added any new recordings yet, especially to Clair Obscur, which I want to say it's 12 episodes, but I'm going to leave it at 11 for now. I still want to hit the 20 marker, because if you can hit that 20 marker, you're good to run and go. And just definitely knowing how much of the game is left to play, especially for Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Guys, it is so good. Like, I technically beat the game. Technically, I've already beaten the game. But I'm kind of like in end game area, if you will. And man, oh man, it's different. It's different, man. I'm in love with this game more damn near every second of it, but it's definitely a different one, and not in a bad way at all. It's just like turn-based meets real time, and that just eats my ass alive. But because it's such fun gameplay, we love it. If anything, let me double check the recording. So yeah, we have up to 11 episodes right now. Not too bad, not too shabby. This week I'm trying to get that up to like 18. We'll see if I get there, but my personal goal for myself is to get that up to 18, which, if anything, let me do this super quick. Creative goals for maintenance. I'm just going to copy all this over because a good amount of it's going to transfer, not going to lie. Okay, copy. Okay, and then just going to do that. Cool. But instead of doing that, we're going to leave that empty. We're going to leave all of this empty. Cool. Okay. But yeah, and then last week, I believe we streamed Marvel Rivals. It was a kind of mid-ski stream, but we did stream it. And we definitely streamed One Piece reaction, which I got a clip up, because now that I'm going to be dropping musical content, I also need evergreen content, things that will proliferate my page irregardless of what release I have. And one of those evergreen pieces of content is going to be One Piece, at least until One Piece runs out. And then once One Piece runs out, we'll either find a new fix with a new anime or manga to obsess over, which will probably be Kagurabachi, if I'm being completely honest. But even if it's not Kagurabachi, we'll find one. It's not. There are enough amazing and awesome storytellers out there that are mangaka that we will not be pressed for that. Now, on the level of One Piece, kinda, but we'll always love One Piece for what it was. Same thing with DBZ, you know what I mean? So I'm not taking that as too heavy an L, to be quite honest with you. I could, but I'm not. All right, and then we got the greenhouse stuff, which is the content strategy, which I am still doing product research and figuring out how to reach out to Warm Audio. But just know that Warm Audio is looking to be the first sort of client that, at least with Greenhouse, that I'm really trying to like, or at least through Thunderbird, then eventually through Greenhouse. Because right now, the way the LLC is set up, all that stuff is kind of all over the place. But more or less, that's kind of like the progress there. Reworking the pitch deck, study the submissions. Yeah, I do need to get back on my Guitar is Simple course, because now it's at the point where that course is done. It just needs to be re-edited, reproofreaded, and then after it's proofreaded, re-edit just certain parts, and then I think all should be good to at least start creating like a freebie offer for that to get people enticed in, and then creating a paid offer once they realize the value of the system, or at the very least the time investment reached to a point where it's like, hey, okay, all right, now you're either in or you're out, which can be tricky for some, I guess, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, right now a lot of that's still in orange. We're just gonna cover this in orange. All right. Now, in terms of this week, we're still going to carry over a lot of the music goals, especially the stuff we didn't do. Drawing goals, I do want to do background studies now that I have an iPad, and we're going to stick to one gesture drawing still. Let's try and get that consistent first, but I feel this is going to be the first week we actually nail it, so pretty excited for that. I also want to get 8 episodes in on Clair Obscur this week, and obviously a new One Piece reaction, because to my knowledge, we're not on a break week, thank goodness. But also what that means is we're not on a break week, so got to be ready for some new stuff to drop. Which that's going to be also content I'm going to be posting about on my TikTok. So if you don't already follow me there, follow at Thanybeard on TikTok. Really, follow on any social media, Thanybeard, and you should typically find me, even if it's a dead account, because it's what I may have made a while back. But yeah. Let's see. As far as the brand goes, if anything, we'll probably knock out research, and not even research, but like just brand history and content stuff. And then we'll also do the Greenhouse is Simple course, or at least getting some leeway on that and figure out what that looks like. Because that's some serious pressure, that one. Now for the week, what do we have for the week? Okay, so this Monday, which is technically today, June 2, Monday, which in general I need to make, or June 2, I guess is when it starts, week of June 2. Cool. And this, technically today, it's another household rehearsal. And then I want to say June 3, which is a Tuesday, I have a Val session, which can be as easily moved to Thursday. Kind of just depends on whatever he's got going on, which he shouldn't have anything to my knowledge. Let's see what else. June 7. There you go. Infinity Club. Nitty Club returns to... Yeah, Infinity Club returns to the home loadout. All right, and that's all I got for at least that week right now, at least on the weekly task. Everything else is kind of a carryover. I will say, though, a new sort of like, I'm gonna take that list of non-negotiables over. This is gonna be for me. Alright. Oh, never mind. It was already up there. Wait, that was from May. I'm tripping. There it is. Cool. Alrighty. which we definitely edited it today. So, let's see there. Creative goals for week 2. Yeah, there's so much here on the Thanyabeer side in terms of music, art, gaming. I'm just gonna put it under brand, I guess. Notion daily tracker from past week. Logged into Zoho CRM. New week batch prepare. Cool. So yeah, I'm just adding Notion to sort of that sort of workflow because Notion has been helping me have a thing that interfaces between all of my devices to where I can still get the same kind of work done. Yes, Excel sheet does the same thing. Yes, Google Drive does the same thing. But for whatever reason, Notion just seems to do it better. And that's coming from a very heavy-brained thinker. So do with that what you will. Alrighty. But yeah, that's more or less kind of what we got coming up for the week. Just kind of carrying over some tasks while also sprinkling new releases. Like for instance, literally this morning, we're about to get a new release. It's a new beat. It's called Sorry for Sherry. It's off of the book, I like to call it, called The First Moon. So now The First Moon isn't necessarily the first book, but The First Moon is one of the first recorded events, if you will. So deal with that lore-wise what you will. But in terms of music, that means we got something dropping not too long from now. And what that also means with that, at least in my opinion, what I think that also means is there's going to be a lot more fun storytelling things I'm going to get to do, especially drawing-wise. It won't be great. It won't be perfect. And I'll really wish it was. But more than anything, it's really hard to articulate this, but it's gonna be good. Overall, just know it's gonna be good. All right, now we are going to switch over. That's right, you heard it here first. We are going to switch over into Marvel Rivals. That's correct. We are going to switch over into Marvel Rivals. Right now, I am getting the main load screen loaded, if you will. And I'm gonna mute that boy. Enter the silence. Don't tell me I didn't get the... What's it called? Okay, there you go. Night Rain, now available. Oof, I definitely have been hearing some issues with the multiplayer about Night Rain, which is kind of unfortunate because the Elden Ring series as a whole is one I hold in high regard. So just to find that, find out that that's kind of going through some stuff is like, that sucks. But just put it this way, it's not a first, you know what I mean? It's not the first time hearing about this kind of thing. Now, I will say, for the Marvel Rivals run, we got... Well, this is not even a Marvel Rivals ranked run, to be quite transparent. It's just... This one's just kind of more of I mean, what ranked run is chill, to be honest with you? Because I could do quick play, but quick play just doesn't satisfy a certain urge within me to always be competitive and fight. Which is ironic because I'm not that way, particularly in physical sports, because, it's just not me. Oh, look at that. Little Groot and Ultron pack. That's adorable, dude. Okay. Let's see, where we at in comp? Sheesh. Man. Comp's been tricky, y'all. Not gonna lie, it's been a tricky battle. Competitive. Season 2.5. I got to mess around with Ultron, and not for me. Feels a bit too spongy. But to be fair, I'm also not that great. So there's a couple of factors that go into that. Oh yeah, God love the mic spasm. Great. I do see a plat 3 though, which either means we're all really lower, or just maybe it might be in our favor.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
All right, today we're gonna start off with the thing and kind of just see where that takes us. You know what I mean?
Now, who am I gonna banish from this
Let's see
match?
here. Who do we banish? Ban Iron Fist? Okay. I mean, usually same for a little bit later, but fuck it. Luna Snow. You're an interesting character. I mean, I guess because Luna probably melts him, maybe. It's kind of the only thought I can think of. Ooh. Groot and Iron Fist. That's solid cancels. I kind of want to cancel Punisher. And I'll have mine be the one waste on Punisher. Because I'm pretty sure the team's going to lock in on something else. But I'm just not a fan of Punish, man. Granted, Penny being banned makes a lot of sense too. I wouldn't be opposed if their side had Penny though. Yo, okay. Bruce Banner and Punisher.
All the difference.
On the bright side though, I don't have to worry about a nigga melting me. Granted, Moon Knight still can do that, but actually, yeah, Moon Knight and what's her face, Cloak and Dagger could still be a nasty combo, but overall, manageable, quite manageable. Oh, I love that animation, so dope. Okay, looks like we're starting as the attackers. We're attacking, y'all. Okay. All right, we're running 2-2-2. I'm liking that. The team is cognizant of a solid comp. I still have my worries and doubts, of course, due to the simple fact that we have an Ultron. And not that Ultron is bad at all. Not at all. It's just, I don't know if it's like a good Ultron or just like a Mitsuki Ultron, you know? It's very hard to...
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Alright, just gotta play it smart. Okay, they're pushing pretty well though, I will say. They got our heals, didn't they? Wait, they didn't get our heals? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, it's because Ultron was hiding all the way back there. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I really thought heals had better positioning than that. That's not a good look, though, then. Because if both of our tanks get melted like that, they have no staying power whatsoever. Oh.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Yeah, their mag is insane.
Stop that vehicle!
Yeah, their mag is pretty nice. 7-0, and I got 2-0. This is not looking to be a good match at all. All right. Damn it. I can't trust them niggas to heal me. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Because... Nice. Nice. Just push him back as far as we can.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We at least got somewhat of a stop. I'm not mad at that. Their Magneto is a problem, though. He pairs well with their Ultron. Ooh. Good shit. Good shit, y'all. Fudge. That raccoon's kind of nice. I mean, to be fair, everybody on their team is kind of nice. There we go. Somebody's switching. Someone's using their brain. Team comms, we loved it. See you. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to get them away from point, to be honest with you. So, yes, not the best death. Kind of stupid if you think about it, but I did want that Magneto near them. Kind of didn't help, though, so kind of sucks. Okay. Oh, she got in that hole. Poseidon, why did you quit? Well, he probably didn't quit. He probably just had bad connection, but still, I mean, bad connection, quitting, it's only a subtle difference. Alright. Yeah, I just kind of got a bully because, like, I can't really do much, TBH. lost sight of the raccoon. Frick. They're also playing really well as a team, by the way. Like, I will give their team that. Like, they're playing really well as a team. Of course. Yeah.
Current score is
That would have definitely killed me, so.
2, 3.
Mm.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Who needs four when you've got one like me?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm gonna go Thor.
The mightiest Avenger.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, it's a mentality thing. It's like a this and that. I'm like, we're 5v6. They play better as a team. I mean, look at the kills. Look at us. I'm 5'6", dude. It's atrocious.
Weapons so large.
Like, it's not. Yeah, I don't feel good about it. I will say that. I really don't feel good about any of it. But who knows, you know? Homie might be onto something. Homie might be spitting a little bit. Okay, stay behind here for a little bit. Dang, she got shielded. They knew who I was coming for. They knew I wanted that Scarlet booty. Okay. I can't be as wild as I want to be. I can't be as wild as I want to be. Let's go. Got away from there. Let's go. What? Thor boy? Hey man, I'm just trying to bully at this point. I'm just trying to get them annoyed. If I can get them annoyed, I'm chilling. Cause they got all the kills, so like they're comfortable. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna win this. And I'm like, no, we don't want them to make them feel that way. Because this is where they can really get a lot of our time wasted. Ooh. That was actually good. That was good ult by their raccoon. Very good ult by the raccoon, actually.
What battle can continue without Thor?
Damn, how did that nigga get it twice?
By the eye of Agamotto, maximum
Okay. That was a little wild. I think my mic disconnected there for a second. All right. Nice revive.
Maximum pulse!
Good shit, y'all. Ooh, I got back in time. I got back in time. What? Ooh, that was scary, y'all. That was kind of scary, not gonna lie. Boom.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I love how they were like, oh, we gotta get the Thor. We have to attack the Thor. Okay.
Vehicle moving again.
Continue without Thor.
Ooh, I thought I hit from that low key. I really thought I hit from that. Damn, to get our cloak. Our cloak's our best player, low key. High key, actually. Not low key, high key. Well, that's not true. Hela's actually doing pretty solid. I'm not gonna push so hard ahead. I'm gonna kind of keep some bodies on this thing. Okay, okay. Dang, they might actually get this dub if we don't push properly. Okay. No. Of course, she got the heals instead. Oh, they won. They won.
4, 2, 3.
Honestly,
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
of course we had them sweating, bro. Like, and okay, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever, if I get less than negative, like, 18, look at that. I'm dry. Stay Weenus says I'm dry. Bro, you were not dry. You know damn well you was sweating, nigga. Don't lie, nigga. Don't lie, bro. You were sweating, bro. You were perspirate. You were perspirating, my dog. Nothing wrong with a little bit of perspiration, bro. What would be worse is if you weren't sweating. Because if you weren't sweating, that would have made me believe as if you thought you were better. But you're not. It's impossible. Damn it. They got me with the silvers. Fudge. Dang, I went from having plat 3s to now silver ones. That hurts.
All the difference.
Okay.
It's 4 when you've got one like me.
I mean, I could start on heal. Honestly, let me start on heals. Let me do heals this match. Let me heal. You know, actually, we have a hella. Let me do this instead.
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
You got cooked. Ooh, we got some pre-match homies.
Is not defined by strength, but by courage.
Coming in 30 seconds.
Okay, we're on the attack here.
Well, there's my favorite life-hating robot egomaniac. Same team today?
You know what to do, Spider?
Well,
The battle starts in
that's
5,
not good.
4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
There you go. Got the strange. Come on, don't run away from me. Let's go. I wanted that booty. Give me that booty. Swiggity swooty, give me that booty. Swiggity swoogity, getting that boogity. Nah, but for real though. Oh, that was a bad idea. Terrible idea. Hella with a squirrel girl. Terrible idea, especially if you're taking a squirrel girl head on. I mean, look at that. Because I'm such a one-track minded like Thor, not the smartest strategy. So that was pretty dumb on my part. Oh well. All right, well. Oof. Oh, not good, not good, y'all. I'm dying too soon. I'm dying too soon. Their hella's Yeah, they're hellas capable. Okay. Pingy's OF. Risky's OF. Okay, whatever. Alright, anyway. Alright, so what I gotta do. On the bright side though, this team is actually pretty good. Pretty freaking good. Alright, they're all over there. See if Penny needs any help here. Okay, well, alright. Alright, pull back a bit there. I keep on missing my hammer throw, and that's pretty bad. Let's go. That's so. You're not gonna get away with that, Jeff. Oh, I could have got that heal. Ooh, I hate competent freaking dudes. All right, Cozy, why you hiding though? I mean, I get why you're hiding, but that's not a good look. Ugh, that's not a good look, dude. That's not a good look. We could have ended that there too. Freaking A.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Ah, that squirrel girl keeps on getting me. I hate it because she knows my attack patterns. Do we have a Hela? Okay, we still have a Hela, so I'm gonna stay Thor. But man, dude, not gonna lie, my team's not making it easy for me. Granted, I should be making it easy for my team, I guess, in a manner of speaking. Let's go, at least I go. There you go. Yeah. All right, see that, Jeff? Damn, I missed her. Let's go, got that Jeff. I like being the bully. I like being that bully, huh? I'm being that bully, huh? That nigga man is that winner man, ha ha ha. Okay, but for real though, I got let me lock it. Ooh, I almost got that nigga there. Ah, Jeff, I see you. No worries. Oh man. Oh man. That's a good one. Oh man. Oh my gosh. I just want to get them off point. Get them off point. Get them off point so the team can push. Get them off point so the team can push. Wow, they made it halfway. Oh, come on, niggas. No, y'all aren't that trash. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be that trash, y'all. Don't be that trash. Don't be that trash. Wow. Ooh. To be fair, I shouldn't be running in either.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Battle can continue without Thor.
Better stop that vehicle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This team isn't too great, but you know.
Only 60 seconds left.
God of Thunder!
I don't like this. I know we should group. Y'all are staggering. Well, I'm staggering actually, because now whenever I get back, y'all are dead. Just stay alive enough till I get back. Thank goodness.
The current score is 0-2-2.
Yeah.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
I am the God of Thunder and the mightiest Avenger.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Low-key, who asked to become Magic Badussi?
That I truly learned what it was to become a hero.
Before you attack, get ready.
Tell me why I should introduce you to scrap this very second, old.
I will say though, Magic Badussi's that's such a wild name. First of all, I just said that out loud. Magic Badussi. That is such a wild name. Magic Badussi.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
All right.
Got it?
All right, for us attacking.
But I know I need your help.
Our adversaries gather.
Oh wow. Okay. So they were all waiting for me. Okay, that's cool. At least they're being strategic. Wait, that Iron Man was them?
Can continue with
I'm an idiot. I'm over here thinking we had an Iron Man because I saw his shadow, but I'm like, oh, that's just our Iron Man. Foolish me, foolish me. You know what? I got my the silhouette confused with freaking Ultron. That's what it was. Oh, get there!
I am Thor, Odinson, god of thunder.
Okay, that's where you are, Squirrel Girl. Okay.
Twas but a stretch.
Why would I need
What battle can continue without Thor? The god of the lightning of Asgard returns. To battle again.
Disappointed.
Final score 0-2-2. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Man. That's the thing, man. Like, I don't think I was doing a horrible job. Man. Yeah, I'm about to say really the only solid player on the team was probably, well, he still gets the vote, but like, it's just not solid. Because that's another thing too. It's like, I'm over here really doing my best work, man. Well, not my best work. My most mid of work, actually. Because I can do much better.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
I was initially gonna do Thor. Look at that. Okay. All right. This is the last one. This is the last one, y'all. This is the last match we got. Normally, I'll try and go for 2 more, but
We're coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
the horror. I'm not too mad at this map too. This is one of the newer. This is the newer one we got. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like it's a little bit more linear. I mean, most of these maps tend to be linear, so let me not say that. But like, especially this one. Like,
Battle starts in
granted, I'm not using any of these portal thingies, so who knows? There might be a lot more. Yeah, there actually might be a lot more to this map. Let me see. Yeah, never mind. Let me shut up and not speak too much or too early. Thor, don't get away from my side. Oh, I did not know he was that close. I thought I was behind cover.
It's clear I'm still needed here.
Not good luck. Not good luck. Back up, boys. Back up, boys.
Anyone willing to help?
Of course, take it back into enemy lines.
Now I see.
Yeah, I really tried to keep that Thor alive, but I ran out of ammo, baby. Damn, that nigga was on my ass like that?
Family until the end.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I really didn't peep him on my ass like that.
Judge, jury, executioner!
I don't have to be center stage. Thanks so much. Clearly you needed some help. You stopped them in their tracks. Only 60 seconds left.
All right, good pushback, team. Good pushback. Good pushback. Is what I like to see. That's what we like to see. Damn, bro, we really tried to hold it down, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all niggas.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
I mean, we could have stayed alive, I guess, no? We could have. Damn, bro. I really gotta take that allergy medicine, bro. Damn, Jeff. It's always the little bullshits. It's never like strategical, tactical shits.
Better stop that vehicle!
Nah, we're fucked, dude.
Only 60 seconds left. It's clear I'm still needed here.
Yeah, he's doing a real good job at annoying us.
Better stop that vehicle! Now I see them.
Nigga, I'm really trying to help keep niggas alive.
Feeling
Bro, I hate it here. I hate it here, bro. My thing is,
The current score is 0-2-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am Loki, god of mischief and the king of Asgard.
Round 2.
damn, that's how I know I'm.
Invented every trick.
You might want 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. You are the cutest shark ever.
All right. Yeah, this is once again probably going to be a loss. Now, here's the thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I outnumbered you.
Cool. Not gonna lie, as long as they're dead, totally cool with it. I will say that their Jeff saved them, because that would have been a horrific death for a majority of them had that Jeff not saved them. So good on that Jeff. Or if that was our Jeff that saved them, then I would be very mad at him. But wow. Damn.
That was nothing for a god.
Oh, a touch of healing.
What are you doing, sir? Just heal the thing.
Oh. Just get on point. Ooh, yeah. We'll. Yeah, that loss doesn't surprise me, which kind of sucks because this brings me down to gold 3 now. Oh man. Hey. He's like, bro, you're playing the easiest character in the game. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough, my dude. Fair enough. Well, that's pretty much it for the stream for the day. Oh, man. Hit the range. Hit the range. Low-key, I do need to hit the range one of these days, and I'm gonna lie. I should probably do that. Bro, yeah, what's good, Nate? What's good, Nate? I just saw the Whisper, babe. Man, did I just say babe? That's wild. But anyway, no, I just saw the Whisper, dog. What's it called? This time around, no budget, my boy, because this much budget is gonna be for marketing. Now, granted, is getting more followers marketing? Yes. But the type of marketing we're doing this go around is going to be a little bit different, my guy. That being said, though, you literally caught me at end of stream. Like, literally just finished the Marvel Rivals run. I just got done with, what's it called? We did our week recap. Got the Marvel Rivals run in now. Pretty much just locking it down for the day. But we always got to do it the right way. Hold up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, it's pretty chill happenings. I believe the boy Nate's in the chat right now. Shout out to Nate. Hold it down for last stream. All in all, though, we're starting off the week pretty solid in my opinion. The big goal for this week is we're finally dropping music. Granted, it's not music the way in which I would personally want to do it, but I realize we're better to get back into it sooner or slower rather than later. So we're going to be getting in with the beats and samples we've been sending out because I haven't heard anything back from it, which tells me either one, the people that are being it's sent to, they don't think it's quality enough, or it's not something they can write to. Either or, I mean, hey, I can't particularly complain. With music, it's kind of one of those things you just keep on sending things, and then over time, something hits. So something will hit. It'll just take its time, maybe never, and I'm okay with that outcome. But in the meantime, though, we are going to be back to dropping music and just sharing music and just letting people know what we do. Because that's another thing, too. It's like kind of been 4 years of silence and kind of behind the scenes work and just getting the skills up and just kind of putting in work. But yeah, now's the time to just kind of be in the front, be the face of things. Still a learning process for me, not going to lie, y'all. Like, especially with content like TikTok. I was pretty adamant about not being on TikTok and not being just on that platform. And it's kind of one of those, at least with TikTok, I know whenever, like around the time I was working with artists that were using it and using it heavily, like, just to be quite frank, man, it's just, I get why the old heads are like, nah, Facebook over Instagram. I get that. But now I'm the old head because Instagram is kind of like the Facebook of the current climate. And that's where I find kind of my solace, which I'm not particularly tripping on. There's a lot of benefits for it depending on how you want to leverage the platform. All that being said, though, we got a week ahead of us. It's going to be some pretty cool stuff going on. A lot of progress, a lot of hard work. But if we continue at the pace we have been, and this week too, I really do want to get back into the healthy eating and working out again. I didn't put that on the week recap, but that's definitely something I want to bring back into the fold of stuff. So this week, we're definitely going to get back into that. 'Cause I feel like, I feel myself losing it a little bit. I feel like getting a little chunky, chunky around the cheeks. I can tell, especially when I gain water weight. So I can usually see it in my wrists whenever I start gaining weight. So needless to say, I got to get back on that before I start losing the progress. Don't want to lose the progress. But yeah, all in all, we had a solid stream, fun times, good topics, and just new beginnings overall. So love y'all, appreciate y'all. It's your boy Thanya Bear, aka Natty, aka that nigga. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all of you who are watching on YouTube and on Twitch. Hit the follow button. Run it up for the boys. Love y'all. Stay safe. And don't forget to sniff the fruit salad. Love y'all and peace.